What's going on, everybody? Tonight we're going to be putting the live axle on our rat rod wagon. We mocked the axle up 2 nights ago, right? With our bearings and rod itself. And now we're going to be trying to install it.
I'm Isaac.
I'm John. Welcome to another installation of
No, Rat Rod Wagon.
That's right, the saga. So these washers could be our wheel hubs, but we aren't sure. Perfect, look at that.
Well, it'd be better if it was a little bit bigger.
But man, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
So we have parts, and we have a halfway completed wagon. What is the first step here?
The first step, hack up the wagon. I hate doing that, but that's what we're gonna have to do. That's right.
Single tier. In the last Rat Rod Wagon update, we asked you which live axle placement you liked better. There were 2 options, and one made it a lot higher and one made it a lot lower. We're going with the second option, which is the lower option, because we like the idea of having more stability going around corners, and I think it looks better being lower. What do you think?
You're just one of them low rider boys. What's that?
The heck was that?
Was that the Loch Ness Monster?
Kind of looked like Bigfoot to me. Or Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Oh my god, that was a Chupacabra. They don't eat people, do they?
I heard they eat like goats and stuff.
Oh, we're cool.
This is going to be about our wheel position. We have this here because it lines up with one of our existing
braces.
Frame braces. We have to weld in another one on this side, but that's not a problem. And yeah, that's how she's gonna sit, I think. Ike just cut us a pretty new frame rail. Now we're gonna weld her up. We just welded on another frame rail for our cast iron pillow blocks, which are those thingies. So now we can drill a hole through there, bolt them on up, and get the axle through. That's the position we're going with. Safety first, people. Now that this thing is bolted down, we're going to drill through the tub. So, I'm sorry, Ike. The time has come.
That's the sad thing.
The deed is done. We aren't too thrilled about it, but it had to be done.
Yeah, I wouldn't tighten up that one yet because we're gonna leave one side loose so we can actually adjust the axle to make sure this thing doesn't crab walk.
It looks cool, but we're saying it'll be fine an awful lot, considering we want it to go relatively fast.
It'll be fine.
Also, no one is going to be seeing these. We're going to have kind of a seat going over here. So these will be totally out of sight.
All right, now we're gonna check to make sure everything's squared up. Hold this tape right up against that axle. You got it?
Yep.
38 3/4. What did I say it was?
38 3/4 or something.
Holy crap. 38 1/2.
So we're a 1/4 inch off.
1/4 inch, right?
Yep. But it's not gonna like stay there. We're gonna go over so many bumps and stuff, it's gonna go right out of whack.
Oh.
No?
When you tighten it down, it's gonna stay put.
We're doing a remeasurement.
38 1/2. 38.5.
So it's squared up now, apparently.
Well, to be real true,
We'll do it sideways.
4 foot.
4 feet.
4 foot.
She squared up.
She squared up. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm like really surprised. We determined that our axle on each side needs to be exactly 5 3/4 inches from the tub. So
we can cut that.
Yep, we can cut it right there. And the other side is already 5 3/4 inches. And then we can start working on our hubs. So as you can see, that is a solid piece of metal. What is that, steel like?
Yeah, carbon steel.
Carbon steel. So carbon like lightweight, like performance, like carbon fiber? Is that what Superman's made of? Carbon steel? We have the live axle bolted onto the frame, and we were going to go ahead and make the wheel hubs tonight too, but we are going to need some metal pipe that we don't have, that we're going to need to go to Lowe's for, which what it's like 11 o'clock at night. They're not open. Just kidding, we don't have to wait until tomorrow. We have that little holder bracket, I don't even know what to call it.
Collar.
Collar, yeah. That's what we're going to use rather than pipe. We're going to weld this to the washer. Then we're going to drill holes in that big washer, and those are going to be what bolts to the wheels.
Yeah.
So basically, we just have to get our welds really spot on.
Yeah, if we weld them spot on, we can get it on, we can get everything bolted together, and we can actually have a roller tonight.
We have marked where we need to drill into our washers that are going to act as our hubs. Of course, we didn't measure it. We eyeballed it, we held it up to the wheel, we eyeballed it, and then we spray painted into the wheel, and that is what marked our I guess places we need to drill.
Yep.
One hub is done-ish.
Dude, look how perfect it is.
It's actually real close.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that.
I'm not proud of it.
He is the best eyeballer in the state of North Carolina. Let's look at number 2. Yeah, I'm sure she's hot.
Yeah, that'll work.
It'll work.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine at 50, right?
It'll be fine.
50? At 50? What about 80?
49.
49?
49.
Good. Ike just welded up that hole. Oh wait, no, that's only, is that all you're gonna weld?
Yeah, I'm leaving, see where the bolts
That is
through?
smart. That is smart.
Yeah.
See, this is why he's around, because without him, basically nothing would happen.
And what I was wanting to do tomorrow, I wanted to drill a hole in the front right there. And I wanted to put a big old bolt in there.
Why is that?
To hold this from walking off.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
We're taking a run to Walmart. We're in Ike's 1968 Chevrolet Biscayne with an inline 6. Sounds a little scary, looks a little scary.
Been sitting up for 8 years.
8 years it's been sitting up for. But we are taking our little collar thingy that we just welded up, and we are gonna go get some bolts for it, so we can mount the wheels tonight. Man, is this a new Walmart? We got what we needed. Thank you, Walmart. Just kidding. East Carolina. Import services. We got our nuts and bolts here. So this is more or less the moment of truth. Gonna stick that on like that, right? Well, we have the wheels bolted up. This is how she should be sitting. Of course, hopefully we're gonna have a Predator on it. That's just our worn out Briggs engine from the $50 go-kart originally. You gonna do some wheel stands.
Wheel stand.
All right, I'm gonna push you around, right?
Oh, look at that. She's plowing.
Ready?
Yeah, man.
Is this thing even gonna turn?
Well, hold on.
Oh, dude. Oh dear. As you can see, it doesn't really turn. That's because there's no weight on the front and all the weight is on the back, so nothing is making the front tires dig or, you know, grab. It rolls pretty well though. Came back straight.
I think going with the live axle on the Rat Rod wagon was a mistake. But since we went through all this trouble, I think we ought to roll with it and just see what happens. It'll be fine.
Woo! That's good.
Yeah.
All that drift angle, can't even get it to turn. So this has been another episode of the saga that is the Rat Rod wagon. In this episode, we got the rear axle mounted, we got the wheels mounted. We were able to make some wheel hubs for it. So I guess we have a few loose ends to tie up. Then we can move on to brakes, sprocket, engine, jack shaft.
And hopefully she'll steer.
Yeah, as you saw, it didn't steer at all, which is a little bit concerning.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. We're hoping with the weight of the engine and the weight of whatever, I guess, engine mounting plate we're using, you know, hopefully that'll be enough weight on the front to help it turn on the concrete. On the grass, we don't think it'll be as much of a problem.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Thank you for watching this episode. Check Cars and Cameras out on Facebook and Instagram at Cars and Cameras Reviews. Like I said, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.
Oh, you could turn the wheel.
Yeah, that's true.
The wheel turn.